Good afternoon, Guy Solis, Gentleman's Edge here in Denver, Colorado. A couple days ago I introduced this drawing to you people, and it's obviously a drawing of a shave rack I was trying to build out of reclaimed barn board. So you want to see what it looks like? That's it. Exactly as I drew. It's got a nice place to put all of my razors, a feather from Floyd, and on the second shelf I got a place to put whatever I want. You know, put a picture there, whatever you want to do. And down below I got a place to put all of my brushes. What else I did I think was unique. Now, anyone who knows even a little bit about me knows that I was collecting pictures for the Wall of Fame. Well, this is the beginning of it. On the top left we have a picture presented by Mike Ramos of the Mirasol aftershaves. Something I don't have. I do have a sample coming in from the blue, but this is such an excellent picture. I love the reflection off his tabletop. That's just a classic picture. That had to be my first one. The second one is a picture from Carlos. No, what the heck's his name? Claudio, Portugal. And this picture here is so cool. It's just, you know, I had to have it on my wall. This third picture that I have is another of Claudio's pictures. It's just wonderful little picture, huh? Now the fourth one that I got is a picture from Scott Kennard, Colorado Springs. And the first moment I saw that picture, I knew that was going up on the wall. Great picture, Scott. Anyway, details about my shave rack are as follows. The top portion, and you're going to see all this in the production pictures, but the top portion I cut out around here to so it accepts the shape of this piece of lumber, and then it sits on top of it up here. So that's what I did on both sides, and I finished everything in a polyurethane because I thought that brought out the truer color of the wood and preserved it as well. Now if you look up on top, I don't know if I can show it right, you can see it's still red up on top. All I did there is just lightly sand it, dusted it off with my compressor, and coated it. You know, everything. This has got 2 screws in it and a bunch of epoxy up here. It's got epoxy. Let me try that again. This right here's got a bunch of epoxy in it, 2 screws coming down. I epoxied the holes so when I sank the screw, it had a seriously good anchor. I did the same thing down here. It's got 2 screws coming from the back into the shelf. Epoxy, of course, both sides. The sides here are wood glue and brads. It's very solid, very solid. Now this part here, this is the shelf. It's exactly as I said I was going to do with the Bondo. I thought Bondo dried clear because I did enough micarta where it sure did dry clear, but as you can see, it's a little bit hazy looking, but you know what? That really adds to the effect. If it would have been clear, it would have looked new, you know, but the haziness of the Bondo just really added to the effect. And I have Maggard Razors card, Gentleman's Edge card. I got a card from Madame Scodioli. All right, so that's attached, and the only metal that it has is going to be right here. It's just an L bracket, and it's literally the only thing holding this shelf on. I didn't want to mess and put a cleat here and try to screw in. That's good just the way it is. I'm not putting an engine block on there, you know. So down here, I stayed true to form and kept this angled up so that the brush would want to seat to the furthest part of the back. Anyway, what I did with every cutout, and even these holes up here, was I got it and I coated each one 3 times with super glue, so it was smooth, so it and you know, more silky smooth, so it doesn't scratch up your brushes. But I got each one of these and I roughly cut them out, and I came up with a number that would accommodate all the razors, but what I did is I wanted it to be really rough looking on the outside, as you can see. And I know some of you guys go, oh, that's just, you know, why didn't you use new material? You know what? It looks like a hair-lip beaver cut this out, and you know what? That's what I want. I want this to look so Western, and everything. And I was trying to figure out a way to hang my 30-30 Winchester underneath the brushes, but I don't want to scratch up my my rifle. Anyway, I know there's ways to do it, but I'm just not into it. I just wanted to build this thing. Okay, this is Guy Solis, over and out. Plumb, level, and square. Y'all take care now.